I wanted to make a video on my 2001 EasyGo TXT, converting it from regular lead acid batteries to a single 36 volt lithium battery. I'm going to take you guys through the process and see how it goes. Here is the golf cart. I've had it for quite a few years and been through 2 sets of batteries. I've already removed the original 6 volt batteries. My plan is to redo the battery box to fit the lithium battery and to redo the wiring. The battery comes with a lithium battery charger, and I purchased a 6 volt or a 12 volt reducer for all the lights. Let's see how this goes. I'll let you know my thoughts and review on it, and if this is something I'd recommend for somebody else. My plan is to move these cross supports back and put the new battery here, put the charger here, and most likely the 36 to 12 volt reducer will go back here just to kind of take the wiring and make it clean. I have front lights and rear lights that I've put on this unit, so the wiring is a little bit of a mess. I'd like to clean it up. My plan is to put plywood here and here, pressure treated, to protect the bottom of the batteries. I don't want to get punctured. If you puncture lithium batteries, they can explode or catch on fire. So, and it'll just protect them. I'm gonna go ahead and cut those bars out and put them in place where I need them to go. So I just measured the battery coming, or looked up the specs on it and saw what the dimensions were, and you don't actually have to move any of your supports, which that makes it nice. So I've changed my plan a little bit. I'm just going to clean this up, repaint it so it looks nice, and then put plywood here. And I haven't decided if I'm going to put plywood here yet or not. I'm just using pressure treated. I believe it's 1/2 inch. But I'm going to clean this up, repaint it, make it look nice. Since we're switching to lithium, we don't have to worry about the rust from the acid, but I'd like to go ahead and clean it up so it's going to last as long as I have the cart. So let me go ahead and clean this up, and I'll take a short video of it after I've cleaned it and then after I've painted it. And I'll probably go ahead and clean up and paint some of this other area just so it looks nice. I'll be using, let me see here, I have a pile of paint. This place is a mess, but, oh, there it is. I'll be using this. I've used it in the past. I really like it. It holds up good, and if I miss any cleaning of the rust or anything, it'll protect it and kind of stop it from rusting. It's pretty good stuff. All right, let me get to it, and I'll get back to you whenever it's complete. So here it is painted. I just did a couple coats on it. The last coat's still a little damp. I didn't paint everything. I didn't clean everything up. Maybe in the future I'll go through and do that, but at this point that's about all I'm going to do. I've debated whether or not to put the charger over here. I've seen some that have the charger over here. Eventually I'm going to put a plug in this right here that goes through, and it'll be just a regular outlet plug. I've seen quite a few people do that. It looks pretty nice and clean, but until then I'm probably just going to put it underneath the seat for now. But let me let this dry a little bit more, and then I'll cut the plywood, and I'm probably just going to use some metal screws to screw it down. Possibly, I might do something else. I haven't decided yet, but probably just some metal screws just to hold it down. And like I said, I haven't decided about back here yet. I might wait until I get the battery and see how it looks open. I've heard a couple people put coolers back there since they have the extra space. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, but I might leave it open so potentially you can drop a cooler in there or whatever. Just use it for extra storage. Whatever you want to do. We mainly use this to get around the neighborhood, and we'll take it to camping, some springs, and ride around there. So it is a 4-seater. All right, let me get the plywood cut up and put in there, and I'll get back with you guys. So I've decided to go ahead and mount the 12-volt reducer. This reduces the voltage from 36 to 12 volts for the lights. It's waterproof. It's pretty cheap on Amazon. I think it was $15. I'm gonna go ahead and mount it. I believe I'm gonna mount it right back here. Half of my lights come from back there, and I just want to kind of clean up the wiring. So I'm gonna go ahead and mount it, and then go through this wiring and divide it up and clean it and make it look nice. I have some loom that I might run, or I might just wrap it in some electrical tape. All right, let me go ahead and mount this. I need to get a tripod so I can kind of show you guys what I'm doing. Let me see what I can do. Let me back to you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mount the voltage reducer. I got this off of Amazon, about $15. I'm just going to use some self-tapping metal screws right in the side right here. This seems like the best place to put it. And then I'm going to go through and try to clean up some of this wiring. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm using stainless steel screws, so they're non-magnetic. Makes it a little more difficult to drill. I'm gonna have to pre-drill these in more room. Oops, I'm drilling on aluminum. I'll take a hole a little bigger. the wires. Alright, let me get some of this wiring cleaned up, and I'm going to come back. Quite a few of this wiring we don't need anymore. The ends going to the old charger we don't need. I'm going to leave the signal wire for the charger hooked up at this point. I'm going to have to relocate it. You'll have to run it straight to the battery. I don't want to mess with that yet. Down here. I'm going to redo this relay thing too. That is zip tied in there temporarily. That's the front lights. Alright, let me get this organized and I'm going to come back. Alright, this is where I've ended up. I've cleaned up a whole bunch of the wiring. Right now all I have is positive negative for the golf cart, positive negative for my lights, and the charging trigger wire. If you don't have this hooked up, your golf cart won't run. It's a safety mechanism for the charger, the old charger, which we've cut the wires out. Eventually I'll replace that box with a plug. But I went ahead and mounted the voltage regulator, voltage reducer. Got it all wired up. It looks a lot better now. Got the relay mounted for the lights. Everything is loomed pretty much. And I got the board in. I haven't screwed it down yet. I want to wait to get the battery just to make sure that everything's good. I went ahead and sealed the board too. It says it's pressure treated, but it doesn't look like it to me. So I went ahead and sealed it. That's about it for now. As soon as we get the battery in, I will finish up this video and let you guys know how it does. So my lithium battery came in from the golf cart. This is how it arrived. It's kind of cool little box. I'm going to open it up and kind of show you what comes in there. All right. Bring you guys in here. So it looks like it's packaged really well. Alright, you got the bracket for the controller, or for the monitoring system and the screen. All the cables. Battery, definitely packaged in here really well. I'm a little worried about the measurements though. Nice metal case. looks pretty nice. Alright, let me get a measuring tape and measure this before I try to set it in the golf cart. The golf cart's already ready for it pretty much. Let me do some measuring and I'll get back to you. Alright, the charger came separately, so let me open this up. See what it looks like inside. See, this package pretty good. See, there's the battery. Well, it's pretty good. This is supposed to charge the battery from completely dead to full in 5 hours. So, which seems pretty amazing. The lead acid, I'd have to let it charge like overnight, and then sometimes it still would be running. Instructional booklet. Not too bad. All right. Let me finish installing the battery, then I'm going to install this, and let you know how it goes. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and hook up the battery and the charger and lights and everything. I'm not going to turn it on yet. I'm just going to wire everything up real quick. I don't know if the box is ground. I wouldn't think it would be. I'll make sure this is on tow mode so no power is going. So there's my positive. And what's this? I'm gonna put this between there. I might end up redoing this depending on how it looks. Right now I'm not liking how it's looking. Before I finish hooking this up, I want to just make sure, before I turn this on, I want to make sure I got this hooked up completely right. So give me 1 second, I'll come back and show you turning it on, see how it works. Alright, I think I'm ready to test this. So I'm not going to really, I'm just going to move it a little bit. See if it works. I still gotta clean it up, and I'm gonna put the wood paint on the back too. But let me you gotta turn the battery on. These have an on switch right down here, so it's on. I don't have the screen hooked up right now, but let me test the lights first. So Turn the light switch on. I just saw the front come on. So the front are on. And the back are on. All right. I don't have brake lights on this. I just have running lights. So I'm gonna go and turn those off. That's great. That works. I have it in tow mode. So let me switch that to run. No noise or nothing. Sorry about the glare. Let's go turn the key on. Key is on. Oh man, I got reverse. Wow. Feels pretty good. All right, let me finish buttoning this up, and I need about the charger, which I'm either gonna put on the back or on the side over there. I haven't quite decided. I do have a port coming to turn the old port into just a regular 110 outlet. And when I get that, I'll show you how to install it and what it looks like. So, all right, let me finish this up. All right, so here's my final video on the battery installation for my E-Z-GO golf carts. Here's the battery. As you can see, I cleaned up the wiring, mounted the charger over there. It is a waterproof charger. Got the wiring back there. Let's see, I just screwed the battery down. I didn't use the supplied bolts. They weren't going to work in my situation, so I got the. Let me show you the screen up here. Oh, here's the plug. Here's the plug I ran, and then it's just a 110 plug you run into there. It makes it easy to charge. You can get this plate on eBay. I couldn't find it on Amazon, and then you can buy this on eBay or Amazon. They make a couple different models, a 4-bolt and a 3-bolt. I don't really like my bolts right now. I'm probably gonna paint them or do something with them. It's what I had. It didn't come with anything. Here is my screen that came with the battery and the power button to turn it on. The power button is a little finicky, it's a little small. You kind of have to use your nail a little bit to push it, but it's not too bad. As you can see, my battery's at 96%. I have used it a little bit, just kind of test riding it. This is the kind of main screen. You have your current while you're using it, voltage 39.99, temperature, and then hours to empty. When you're riding, this changes. The lowest I've seen it is 30 minutes at 18 miles an hour, which is going to be well over 50 miles. So, in the next page, it's a little more information. It shows that my battery is off. Amp hours, charge cycles. I've only charged this, technically I've only charged it once, but I think every time you hook it up, counts it. When I got the battery, it showed 48%, and when I hooked it up, it took about 2.5 hours to charge it all the way, which was pretty nice. Max temp, minimum temp, normal status, and then the last page is each cell. It always shows the highest and lowest cells. It kind of moves around a little bit. It's just so you can keep track and see if you have a cell that's going bad. I'm not sure if you can replace them individually yet. Hopefully I don't run into that for a long time. And then hit it again back to the main screen, and then you just hold it and turn it off. Alright guys, this is the final video I'm going to do on. Alright guys, guys, here's the final review I'm gonna do on this 36 volt lithium conversion I did. I am super happy with it. I've taken it camping, I've done errands with it, and it's been amazing. I took it on a 2-night, 3-day camping excursion and rode it all over the place. Had to charge it one time for about 2 hours. The lowest I got was 45%. I could have kept going. I just charged it because I'm used to charging it. The installation was super simple. Anybody can do this at home, in my opinion, with some minor tools. Here it goes. I'm gonna take it down the road real quick so you guys can see it. A couple more things before I take it down the road. The power output is amazing. It goes 18 miles an hour easily with fully loaded. It goes up hills a lot better. I think that's mainly because you're not carrying around as much weight. But other than that, like I said, super happy. I love the information screen. It really gives you a live perspective on what's actually going on. It's been super handy, and it does shut off on its own. You don't have to hit the off button. All right, let me get on the road real quick. Until the next video, you guys take it easy.